Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Son, good to see you, sir. Son, alright, good to see you. Alright, good to see you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? We the Culpeppers. So right now, for those of you that are watching this video, you are seeing three
Audio Jungle.
generations of Culpeppers. Ain't that right, Bob? Right. Right here is my dad, Mr. Bobby Ray Culpepper. Who's also a veteran. I'll let him talk more about that in a second. Then you got my son over there. And then you got myself. So Pop, tell us about your hat.
This hat, I deserve to wear this hat because of my Army career.
Yeah.
I went through the war. I went through a lot of training in my Army career, and I don't miss it. But I miss the people that got killed in the war, in Desert Storm. I will definitely miss them. But there's nothing you can do about it, just to have them in your prayer all the time and be thankful that I'll be thankful myself that I didn't get hit in the war. It was scary. It wasn't good. It was scary. Trust me. 24/7, 7 days a week. It was scary.
Well, we certainly appreciate your service to our country, Pop. And a lot of you know that from watching our videos. You know, my father and I weren't around each other when I was little. Him and my mom divorced when I was very young, and my father was in the military fighting for our country, and so, but we always kept a very good relationship. When he would come home to visit, and I knew he loved me even though we weren't in the same household while he was away, you know, serving our country. And so that's, you know, really heartwarming for me to say, you know, here it is 42 years later now, and we've always had a good relationship, you know, when he was away fighting for our country. So I certainly appreciate that, which hence is why I do what I do now, you know, and spending time with my family and spending time with my son. And so we're glad to be here in the same room. You know, my father and my stepmom came up to celebrate Christine's birthday, which was just this past Friday, and the party was Saturday. So we've had, you know, 4 days to hang out with each other and laugh and talk. We've been outside. We done a little bit of everything, but we've had a good time doing it. So, son, tell us, man, how you doing?
I'm alright. Feel good. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here. Yeah. So I got a question I'm gonna ask my son. I'm gonna let him answer. You know, because this is three generations of Culpepper. And far as I know, Pop, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, there are no other Culpeppers in our family, males, that are able to have children and carry on the last name. I think he's the youngest, because I know all my uncles, they're done having children. Then we got a lot of girls whose names are changing through marriage. I have changed, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe DJ is the last one in our family from those in Carthage, Longview, or in Dallas, or abroad, that's able to carry on the name to another generation. I think that's right, ain't it, Pop?
Yeah, that's right. Number one, I'm the only Culpepper. I'm the only one Culpepper. The rest of my brothers, sisters, last name they go by in their younger days is Hopper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
the only Culpepper. Yep.
So DJ, how you feel, man? What does that do for you to know there's a lot resting on your shoulders in terms of generations to come?
I'm gonna break it down. So for one, I got two sisters that are, you know, younger than me, that I got paid away for, and I got a family, not even extended family. I got my own family that I gotta represent everywhere I go. And then I got my extended family, and I'm direct descendant of this man right here. So I gotta carry his name on. And then, 40 years is gonna keep going down the line. Yep.
So I talked to my son about this, months ago, about this, and I tell all of my kids, have kids, get married, have children. And I told my son, because he understands that the only way for him to keep the name going is to get married and have children. Otherwise, that's it. The name is going
Otherwise, it's done.
to pass away when you pass away, right? And so that's a lot resting on your shoulders. What are some things you may carry down, that you can think of, DJ, that you look forward to in the future when it comes to family and marriage and children? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna carry down the mentality that nothing is earned in this world. You have to work and scrap for everything. There are some people that you can't rely on, but for the most part, this is a journey that you or whoever you're with have to embark on. So you gotta go out and get what's yours. You gotta go and take it. In a sense of learning on your own, and learning how to be successful, learning what goes and what doesn't, learning how to manage your money, and your relationship with God first and foremost.
You made me think about something. Pop, you and I have had plenty of conversations, and you talked about hard work. Even when you were in high school and going to the Army, you knew you wanted to go out and earn your own.
Yeah. That way, the number one person got me doing that was my mom. She set us down at the table as young kids, all of us, on top of the hill there on Houston Street in Longview, Texas. If y'all want anything out of life, work and get it on your own. Don't get out there stealing and go on. Some of them didn't go the right way, but I did. I listened to Mom. And I went and retired twice, and I feel good.
That's right.
He the reason why we all sitting here right now.
That's it.
Without him, none of this would be possible. So he had to, lay the foundation. So we can, we keep building on top of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, and this is what amazes me the most. And we talked about this earlier, when our neighbor was out there a minute ago. So my dad and I were not raised around each other coming up, but we are so much alike. we wake up early in the morning. The way we talk, the way, he loves to be outside. I stay outside.
I stay
I don't
outside
like
with
watching a
him.
lot of TV. Stay outside, working on something, doing something. Even the way we think is so much alike. It's like, wow. Even when we saw one of his friends, what was his name? Rick Black. Rick Black. When I got on the phone, he said, "Man, you sound just like your daddy." I ain't never talked to Rick Black before. Just met Rick Black. But one of my dad's friends that moved from Missouri that lives here in Dallas now. And it's like we are so much alike. Even when I see my aunts and uncles, when we go to Longview, they say the same. Well, you just like your daddy. And that's amazing how we got that connection, even though when I was little, we weren't raised around each other. But it's amazing how some of the same values and the way we go about doing things is exactly the same. And I was telling my daddy yesterday, I said, man, you just don't know how much I've enjoyed being around you this long. For the last 4 days, because we ain't done nothing but laughed and talked the whole time. Sit outside in the swing, or out in the backyard playing with the dog, or watching people drive by, noticing people that come by, because I do the same thing, because I'm outside a lot. But it's just amazing how much we're alike. And then DJ is picking up the same characteristics, of just in the same kind of habits that we all kind of have, So I thought that was really, really interesting, that how that's panning out.
I say this: you see the right way, you teach the right way, then continue. You learn what's right by watching the people who raised you. Then you do it yourself. Then you go teach it to your descendants.
That's it. That's what we do.
Only way to
You got
go.
that right. Got that right.
Got that right.
You walk that straight line, you good to go.
That's it.
That's
Don't
right.
go left and right, you might run into a tree.
Right.
Like my Indio journey.
But you know, this particular video here is going to be around for years to come, so that my grandkids, which will be his great grandkids, and my son's kids, or our daughter's kids, once they get married, they'll go back and see this, and they're going to see the three men here. They're going to look at 120 years, 3 generations of men that are standing in the gap, saying that we're going to take care of our families. We're going to take care of our kids. I remember when my daddy came to my high school graduation and my college graduation. It was just so good to see him there, and then all of the letters and all of the stuff, even over the years that you sent me, and the tapes and all of those things, man. All of that makes a big, huge difference. And I want to be able to sit here one day, Pop, with all 4 of us. DJ's son, once he gets married, you know, maybe, you know, 7, 8 years from now, you know, be 22, 23, maybe get married, and then he have a son. And then we do this video again, right? And then there'll be 4 of us sitting here. You might be holding your son like this here, but you're looking at 4 generations of Culpeppers in you. You see?
Right.
Right. And we just keep the legacy going. Keep it going. Keep taking care of our children. And keep on, you know, being the men that the Lord done called us.
Original, man. It's
Three generations.
very few other people named Culpepper, man. Very few. We original.
Some people call it odd. You know, what's your last name? Culpepper. Wow, I don't hear that name.
You never heard that before.
But
Never heard it.
But we're gonna make sure when it's heard, from our standpoint, it's gonna be of something good, something positive, something productive, something with some meaning for our generation. Hard work, you know, earning your keep, taking care of your family, different things like that. And so, you know, paving the way for another generation. So that's what my hope is, right?
That's it.
That's it. So folks, thank y'all for watching. And just be sure to spend time with your kids, video, make those moments, make these videos like this with your own family, because all of the rest of the kids can watch it from years to come and be inspired and be blessed. Because I want my kids that I may never see, my great grandkids that I may never see, you know, should I be transitioned on to heaven, I want them to go back and see this particular video and see that we were sitting here talking about them and paving the way for them. Right?
Correct.
All right, group hug, y'all.
Good bird.
All right, group hug. 3 generations of Culpeppers. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.